Hey guys, how you doing? Good day. So today I'm coming to you with a little bit of inspiration from my life. A story about a young mom, which is me, Kessa Gooden, and 3 kids living in Germany. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my time in Germany. And I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I just want to share that. And hopefully it brings you a little bit of hope and inspiration throughout whatever you may be going through. So here I am at, I would say, the age of 24 with 3 kids living in Germany. I don't speak the language. I don't speak Dutch. Well, a little bit of Deutsch. And it's a different culture. One thing I have to say is that I'm proud of the fact that I take a lot of risk and chances by traveling the world and to get to know some cultures. So here I am at 24 years old in Germany with 3 kids and 420 pounds. Yes, that's right. I was 420 pounds. I was suffering from depression and I was struggling in a narcissistic, toxic relationship. And I remember those days where it was like all was lost. No hope for a better future, no hope to get over this depression that I was struggling from, seeking validation from an ex, seeking validation from someone who's supposed to be my partner and someone who's supposed to support me. Well, that's what I thought, right? So living in Germany, at the time my ex was in the military. So if you are a military wife, you know what it's like. Your husband is home and then he leaves and go away for 6 months to a year and come back and get you pregnant, and the cycle continues. And what you have to do is make do with what you have at the moment, the friends that you have, the community that you build, living on an army base. You know, the life of a military wife is not really that easy, and it's not simple because we get to spend time by ourselves feeling lonely and taking care of all the hard work. Well, in this situation, I needed someone to be there for me. I needed someone to support me. I needed someone to give me emotional compassion, emotional care, emotional empathy. That wasn't there. So I remember drinking my life away. Literally drinking every single night so I could cope and go to bed when I lived in Germany. And as bad as that was, the depression of that, I felt like an empty shell. I felt like even though I was waking up in the morning and breathing in the morning, I wasn't truly breathing. I wasn't truly living. I didn't really have a life force. You see, my life was all tied up in making sure that my husband was okay, making sure that his life was okay. I had kind of lost track of who Kessa was. I had kind of lost track of who I am and what I was supposed to be doing. I've kind of lost track of my kind of purpose to be here for me and to be here to love me and support me. So what I do, like any other good wife would, is focus on the husband and kind of let myself go. Let myself go till I was 420 pounds. And at that time, I was bedridden.
Have you always wanted to start your own business, your own nonprofit? Are you a closet entrepreneur? Well, Kessa Gooden can help you set up everything from your 501c status in less than 90 days. Help with business taxes and back taxes. She's your personal business assistant. So contact her today at www.camfinancialsgroup.com. That's KAM financialsgroup.com.
Had to use the wheelchair to go to the store when I have to go grocery shopping. Can you imagine 24 years old and using a wheelchair when you're not crippled to go to the store to buy grocery? That's how big I had gotten. And I realized at some point that would have to change in order for me to be progressive with myself, in order for me to have a different life for my children. So I started to take my power back. All those small powers that I gave away to make sure that, oh, my husband is okay, the kids are fine, and I kind of forget about Kessa and leave her on the back burner, kind of had to take that back. So when I decided that I was going to get divorced and finally move on with my life and get my life in order and kind of like living for Kessa Gooden, I enrolled myself in university. And while I enrolled myself in university, I enrolled myself in real estate course. And even though I know leaving the army was, I'm not going to have any benefit, I'm not going to have the free housing, I'm not going to have the medical. And I have 3 kids. I knew that at that moment that it was either I sit in survival mode or either I leave and try to build a life for me and my children so that I could finally break the cycle of poverty. So that's what I did. I studied, I went to university, and started focusing on my self-improvement. See, my journey along to who I am today was over 16 years worth of journey. So I am giving you a tad bit of some of the things that I had to go through in order to get through and to get to where I am today. And if I can do it, you can do it too. Now, I was in a 10-year abusive, narcissistic relationship. I was in a situation where I had no families and no true friends to be there to support me. I was crying for help every single day, but no one would see that. No one would even notice that. Because every single day I had a smile on my face. Every single day it was like, yeah, I'm living the best life. But I wasn't. See, not only that I wasn't living the best life, I was struggling by raising 3 kids on my own. I was struggling not having friends or even family to be there for me. But I knew one thing. I knew I had to take my power back that I gave away so that I can actually focus on me, loving me and being there for me, being there for Kessa Gooden. Because at the end of the day, all the sacrifice that I was doing, no one would have sacrificed the same thing for me. No one. So while educating myself and going to school, starting a business, focusing on self-improvement and motivational stuff and self-development, I start working on this. I start working on my mindset to get me right, to align me to what I want to do, to align me to my greatest possible goals, my greatest possible self. For all you that's out there that's struggling right now, that think that there may not be a way out, you may be struggling with depression, struggling with wanting someone to love you and wanting someone to care about you, start with you. Start loving you first. Because at the end of the day, when you love you, all other love will follow. Don't let your love, don't let you self-love go to waste by relying on someone else to love and care about you. Because at the end of the day, if you don't do it for yourself, no one will. My name is Kessa Gooden, and I hope this message reached you in a situation where you could find hope to hear these words and utilize these words. If I can do it, you can do it too. Do something different and put yourself first today. Love yourself. Love up on yourself. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.
Have you always wanted to start your own business, your own nonprofit? Are you a closet entrepreneur? Well, Kessa Gooden can help you set up everything from your 501c status in less than 90 days. Help with business taxes and back taxes. She's your personal business assistant. So contact her today at www.camfinancialsgroup.com. That's KAM financialsgroup.com.